Hello everyone, and welcome to a new series we're going to be starting. To date, we are going to be going through the stretch goals from the Kickstarter and beyond on the RSI website. So, if you guys want to follow along at home, it's under the development tab all the way to the end, funding. And here at the top, we'll see funds raised and how many accounts there are, as well as an hour, or per hour, per day, per week, per month, little graph here. But if you end up scrolling down, you'll find the stretch goals. And these are in varied distance from each other, but we're going to go through these. I'm planning about 5 per episode, so let's get through these first 5. And what we're going to be doing with these stretch goals is kind of seeing if they've been fulfilled, where are they at, and all the things around them, and if they're still part of the plan, or if CIG has dropped the idea entirely. Just kind of give a history and kind of a timeline through the entire project that has been going on since 2012, so about 11 years now. So, starting off with the first one at $2,500,000. What did they promise to give the game? This says starcitizen will feature an additional flyable ship, the Anvil Gladiator. And we actually have this in-game now. It's actually been in-game almost since the beginning. It was actually a really early concept, and we got in-game, and it's gotten several polish passes since. So dropping down to the next one, we have 2 million, which is interestingly enough under 25 or 2.5 million. So something got messed up here. I don't know. First time going through this, or not first time going through it, but first time I'm making the video for it. Anyway, regular community updates. Citizens will appreciate appropriate packages will get to play the multiplayer dogfighting module, later called Arena Commander. Citizens with appropriate packages will receive access to the 30 mission sq42 campaign upon release. So this is literally sq42. We have more on that farther down and possibly in later videos. So that will evolve. So just keep that one in mind. But this is sq42. So we do have the dogfighting module, now called Arena Commander. That was the second module released. So first there was the hangar module, then there was the Arena Commander or the dogfighting module. So that is all good. Regular community updates. They've had a weekly show since very early. I don't know when the first weekly show was on, but there was a Wingman's hangar. Then there was Around the Verse, and then now there is Inside Star Citizen. And we also have the monthly reports, the Star Citizen Live, CitizenCon, and so on and so forth, the email, the weekly newsletter email. So we have regular community updates for sure. As far as the sq42, that is still not out yet, though they're working diligently on it. And if you read the monthly reports, you'll see that they are working tirelessly on it. So I'm okay with that. They're still fulfilling this one, in my opinion. So number 3 at 3,250,000. Star Citizen will feature an additional flyable ship, the Misk Starfarer. Now this was actually one they needed for Squadron. So I don't know if they knew this at the time of writing this stretch goal, but this is our fuel tanker. We've had it in the game for a while, and recently, I believe in 3.17, I want to say, it actually got its ability to do the fuel hauling and to refuel ships in transit. So that is a fully confirmed gameplay reward, and it's actually awaiting a gold pass or gold standard pass on the interior. So they're gonna see if they can untangle the swirling paths of doom that is the Starfarer. So moving down to our fourth one at 3,500,000. Cockpit decorations. Turn your stock cockpit into your home with personalized decorations. Amaze your friends and with bobbleheads, photographs, dinosaurs, fuzzy dice, nose art, posters, and many more cool options. Now, they kind of shot themselves in the foot with this one, but we'll get into that in a second. Also, shipboarding. Learn more about how Star Citizen will allow players to conduct shipboarding operations. That's also, we got a little bit newer stuff on that, so I'm glad I'm doing this now, not like a year or two ago. Anyway, also we got a chairman's letter with this one. I imagine a great thank you in that letter. Anyway, so cockpit decorations. Now, technically, we do have this. I don't know how soon or late it was actually put in. I'm pretty sure it's more recent. So we can currently have a couple bobbleheads and little UEE flags. As far as all of this other stuff, so we got that. We don't have photographs as far as I know. Dinosaurs, no fuzzy dice, no nose art. And we have posters, but not for the cockpit. and many more options. I mean, we do have plushies, not necessarily as cockpit decorations, which are, as far as most games are concerned, static objects that are placed through a menu, not through you shoving stuff dynamically, just throwing like items in the cockpit. So that is a little open to interpretation, but also a lot of these things are not in the game yet. So we shall see if they evolve that more. Again, kind of aesthetic things aren't really the focus if they're not going to make the game any money. So I don't know if that's even a priority for CIG. They only did the couple of decorations I do know for subscribers. As far as shipboarding goes, we do have, I believe it's the Legionnaire, that is built for boarding ships aggressively. But also, because it's a first-person universe, like there's even a mission in-game now that is the boarding the 890 jump and defending that. So I'm going to call the shipboarding as completely complete because we can fly over and board a disabled ship. Easy peasy. So, yes, it's going to get more in-depth as it goes on, but that's what we're going to do. And for our last one today, 3,750,000. I can read numbers, really. Star Citizen will feature an additional flyable ship, the Aegis Dynamics Retaliator. This is actually one of the older ships in the game. I believe... Yeah, it was one of like the first set of flyable ships. I think there was the Constellation Starfarer, Hornet, and Tally. I think the Retaliator. I think that and the Aurora. I think that was like the first like batch of flyable ships. I'm not sure. I was not there in 2012, so I don't know. So that has been the first 5 stretch goals. We'll be doing these weekly, so come back on Tuesday for the next episode and the next the next 5 stretch goals, and we'll be going through the history of Star Citizen, seeing if they have accomplished all their stretch goals. We already have a couple here today that aren't exactly filled, but we know that they're working on it. That being sq42. So, hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you guys next week, and as always, be kind. Bye, guys.